So you get the blood pressure high. I just explained to you what it is. You all understood that? That's pretty easy, right? It's not difficult. Heart pumping, top number, nutrients out, bottom number, waste being removed. You go to the doctor, they won't tell you that. They'll prescribe you all these different blood pressure pills that come from plants. But it's illegal for me. I can't sell some cherries which have medicines in the cherries that actually help to treat heart disease and high blood pressure. That's your real blood pressure medicine. But for the love of money, I can't say that. But they can give you a pill, losartan and metropolo and all of these valsartan, many of them which have been recalled. And the reason why is because when they take the medicine from what the Most High created, they take the cherry, they take the kale, they take the fresh fruits, and they extract the medicine and they synthesize it until it is so unlike its original form, they can put a patent on it and sell it to you. But that turns it into a poison. And they've done studies and shown that the blood pressure drugs will actually double your risk for stroke. How wicked is that? You're taking a blood pressure drug because you're fearful that high blood pressure will give you a stroke, and the doggone drug doubles your risk for stroke. It causes lightheadedness, fatigue, falls in the elderly. It makes their bones brittle and they fall down and break their hips. The doggone side effects are far worse than the heart disease. And don't have high cholesterol because they'll put you on the statins. Take away the T after the S, Satan's. They put you on the Satan's that causes diabetes, weight gain. And here's the worst one of all. Here's the worst one of all. You have high cholesterol. The doctor will tell you that the high cholesterol is going to cause you to have heart disease or heart failure. So they give you the statin. But the side effect, one of the side effects of the statin is heart failure. You all caught that? Let me say it again. You have high cholesterol. You go to the doctor and they tell you, take this statin because high cholesterol will cause heart disease. You are obedient and you take the cholesterol-lowering drug, but one of the side effects of the cholesterol-lowering drug is heart failure. It is a crime against humanity to issue people these dangerous drugs without first educating them on the miraculous healing power of the medicine foods of God. What's the real cure to heart disease, high blood pressure? Well, the cure is what we don't like to eat. We don't like to eat our medicine because we're addicted to chemicalized foods that give our brains more pleasure than sex. And that's why we have this $1 billion erectile dysfunction industry. When I keep trying to tell you men that if you're having problems in that area, you have heart disease. It's the same thing. The blood vessels are closed up because you think it's manly to eat meat. It's manly to have prostate cancer. Yeah, that's manly, huh? To not be around for your family. To be so sick you have to have your children and grandchildren taking care of you. If you eat 1 cup of green vegetables a day, that'll reduce your risk for heart disease and high blood pressure and stroke by 30%. This is the real cure. Medicine is in food. If you eat 3 cups of fresh berries in a week, it'll take you down 38%. 1/4 of a cup of nuts and seeds in a week will take you down by 35%. 1/2 cup of beans every day, 82%. Greens, beans, berries, and seeds, 181% reduction in heart attack and stroke. Isn't that incredible? I was talking to someone earlier and they said, I've been praying to God for a miracle. I just gave you a miracle. Why isn't everybody shouting and dancing and why am I the only one excited? That's a miracle. Greens, beans, berries, and seeds. You eat those foods and it'll go inside your blood vessels and it'll melt away the plaque. It'll restore the damage to your blood vessels, strengthen your heart. That's a miracle. That's your miracle right there. So that's heart disease, high blood pressure, and stroke. Cancer, the second leading cause of death. Over 20,000 people worldwide die from cancer every single day. Over 20,000. That's a lot of people. Don't even know what it is. Mysterious disease. What is cancer? Most people don't know. Over 70 years, they declared an emergency on cancer. They declared a war on cancer. It's been over 70 years. What's the result? We've been giving all our money to research. We've been doing all these marches, marching around looking for the cure. This awareness, that awareness, this aware. How much more aware do we have to be? And so you would think after 70 years and billions of dollars that we would pretty much be closing in on winning the war. But the truth is, the World Health Organization now declares that half of all of us in here will develop cancer. That's the result of the war? What type of war is this? Half of all of us will develop cancer. So brothers and sisters, I believe that it's safe for me to say that the war on cancer is a hoax. Breast Cancer Awareness Month is a hoax. Prostate Cancer Awareness Month, it's a money-making racket. Most people don't know what it is. So what is cancer? Repeat after me. This is very important. Cancer is the growth and spread of abnormal cells. That's cancer. If that spread is not controlled, it can result in death. That's cancer. That's all it is. Growth and spread of abnormal cells. Why? From a weakened immune system. That's the military for our bodies. That's the military God gave our body. It is supposed to locate abnormal cells that are about to become cancerous and it kills them. But the immune system, our military needs weapons to fight. What are the weapons for our immune system? The doggone rabbit food. Yeah, the doggone rabbit food is the answer to winning the war on cancer. That's not what they tell people. Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Oh, they push mammogram. Get your mammogram. Get your mammogram. If you just get that doggone mammogram. Yeah, but here's the problem. 75% of what the mammogram diagnoses is not cancer. Remember, cancer is what? The growth and what? Spread of abnormal cells. If the abnormal cells have not spread, it's not cancer. Yeah, we have thousands of people walking around, especially women, and they have been castrated from head to toe because of an over and misdiagnosis. Ductal carcinoma in situ. Ductal means in the breast. Carcinoma means abnormal cells in situ, in place. Ductal carcinoma in situ is abnormal cells trapped in the breast. That is mostly what the mammogram detects. It's not cancer. Is that what they tell women? No. Once that abnormality shows on that mammogram, the power of fear takes over. And you'll do whatever they tell you to do. Chemotherapy is a doggone agent of war. And they'll have you nuking your insides. Walking around with no hair, no breasts, no ovaries, no nothing. Castration. And you didn't even have it in the first place. Chemotherapy does not cure breast or prostate cancer. As the abnormal cell grows, this is very important, it actually secretes its own blood supply. That's called angiogenesis. So it's like a tree. Cancer is like a tree, and it grows roots deep in the ground. You can go outside and chop the biggest tree out here, but if you don't uproot it completely, it'll come back. It'll grow back, and it'll be bigger than what it was before. It might take 10 years. It might take 20 years, but that tree gonna grow back because you didn't uproot it. That's cancer. Cancer is a tree. The cancer stem cell, that's the root of the cancer. Chemo doesn't affect that. It doesn't affect it. So you can burn your insides from head to toe with that chemo and radiation. It's going to come back. Oh, yeah, but usually before it comes back, because of the radiation, the women and men usually die from heart disease because radiation fries the heart.